Caldecott. Change at this station for the Thomson-East Coast Line. Caldecott.
Hello everyone, it is the 2nd of September, time is 2:47 p.m. and we just arrived at Caldecott station on Circle Line, which is the yellow line. Outside temperature is 27 degrees and today the idea is to go and look at the new MRT line, which just opened a couple of days ago, really, on the 28th, I think, August. And the idea is that we find the way to get there and have a look at the new MRT, go all the way to Springleaf, which is now the last of the 6 new stations. But the first dummy test is seeing if someone like me can actually find it. We're going for that brown line there from Caldecott to Springleaf. There are 6 new stations in that stretch of the Thomson-East Coast Line. And then there are 3 stations towards Woodlands, which were already there. So Caldecott is an interchange station. There should be a new part, I guess, for the Thomson-East Coast Line. Keep going here. I'll see if I can get to the front of the train, get a view. That's a long escalator, but it does take us to the Caldecott TE9 station. That's the last train, just missed it. We'll take the next one. Will give us a view of the station as well, rather than me running for it. So the floors certainly seem cleaned up for the occasion. Very shiny. The next one will be around in 8 minutes. The other direction is not going at the moment, so it's just snowboarding at this platform. And there you can see the stations from Caldecott to Springleaf are the new stations. So Upper Thomson, Bright Hill, Mayflower, Lentor and Springleaf. And then the Woodland stations. or another phase of construction. So the other platform, yeah, that's closed. So I think I'll get back to it once we actually board the train, because it's 8 minutes. You guys don't have to wait for that. And then I'll show a little bit of the train. We'll see if we can get a view. And then we'll go to Springleaf. Have a look at that area today.
The train at platform D will end its service at Woodlands North. This train service will end at Woodlands North. To prevent the spread of COVID-19 through droplets, please do not talk to others or on your mobile phone in the train. Doors are closing. Please do not lean against the train doors. Next station, Upper Thomson. Upper Thomson. Upper Thomson. Please mind the platform gap. not lean against the train doors. Next station, Bright Hill, Huangshan. Please do not lean against the train doors. Next station, Springleaf I. Springleaf I. Springleaf I. Please mind the platform gap.
So here we are at the new Springleaf station. And the train continues on to Woodlands South, Woodlands and Woodlands North. So next let's find out where we are. I think exit 1 would. Yeah, exit 2 actually looks good. Let's go that way. There's an escalator. This way it seems to show. I do like the very simple signs. Easy to follow. coming from the aircon to the actual warm air here. And here we are, arriving in Springleaf, or at Springleaf Station. I believe that's the Thomson Road. Seems to be raining. Has been all day. Okay, so here we are just out of Springleaf Station, and here's Springleaf Product Place. They have a few locations in other parts of Singapore as well. They're very well known. That's the original one. So now that's easy to reach as well. That stands for Roti Prada. Here we are at Springleaf Road, and I was thinking, even though it's raining a little bit, this is Upper Thomson Road, by the way. Even though it's raining a little bit, I thought, let's do a little trek just around this residential area in Springleaf to have a look. It's been raining fairly heavily today, so not surprised to see water in those overflow channels. I don't know what to call them, channels. Sounds a bit fancy. Springleaf is not really I guess, its own area, but there is this residential area with slightly larger houses than you normally find in the city, and it's surrounded by a park and green forest areas, basically jungle. So it's been kind of hard to reach. So let's say you wanted to come to that Prada place, you'd probably go for one of the central ones. So this is Springleaf Avenue. I wonder, well, Avenue actually looks really nice. Let's go down Springfield Avenue. Springleaf Avenue. Sorry. Making up the route as I go and my mind is elsewhere. It's very green. The Springleaf view, probably because of the hike up. Slightly intrigued to go, but don't want to enter too far into this area. it's not a big area. It's just a couple of streets, really. It looks really, really nice, especially with the Thomson-East Coast Line now bringing it within reach of most places, I guess. It's about 12 minutes to go through that stretch from Caldecott to Springleaf, and we are very much in the north of Singapore at the moment. There's a lot of really interesting looking architecture here as well that doesn't strike me as particularly Singaporean. Not that it couldn't be, but just you don't see all of this in the middle of the city. And there is a fitting car for this area as well. Is that another one right there? Yes, it is. This building project going on as well. That house is not nearly finished. That's interesting. You got street signs for the even and odd numbers. Right, yeah, it's just two different directions, of course. It's like a hotel, you know, when you walk into the lobby and or into one of the halls. Some of these houses are really huge. I'm kind of tempted just to walk through here. It's like a jungle. So there's the park area. Before we go that way, let's just have a little look up here. So I'm going to walk back along the river. Or riverside rather, which is part of the park connector. Look at that. That house has a pool as well. Guess a few of them would. I'm interested to actually cross to the other side. For the reason that before I go to the park, there's some really interesting architecture around here. It's this kind of houses. This is Springleaf Drive. So you can see them going down over there. These type of places. That's really interesting style. So very grand houses around this area, and wide streets for the few cars you see. And then you pretty much surrounded by all this green forest. So yes, if you have a car, this is not too far. Now with the MRT, though, might not be that the people living in houses of this size are the ones who mainly use it, would imagine. Maybe that's how you get a house like that. There is a playground, and there are low-flying aircraft nearby, so no flying kites, drones, lasers. Now we're getting to the park area. There's a map of this little stretch right ahead there, so I'll show you when we get there. It's a really beautiful looking area. There's no one here. Well, it is also raining. That might well be the reason. So we'll go there in a moment, but just look at that. For a residential area like this, that's a big street. 4 lanes. So let's look at the map before we go to the park connector. So we are on Nee Soon Road. And we're going to take, there's the E4 station at the top corner there. We're walking along the riverside. This is Sungei Seletar. Seletar I think means, Sungei means river I think. And yeah, we'll just walk on the path on the riverside and get back to up with Thomson Road. And that will be like a full loop of Springleaf for you. We will not enter the water, hopefully, fingers crossed. What a lovely calm place to have just next to your backyard, I guess. There's someone's boat underneath there, under the bridge. I guess this could almost be someone's commute. If they were doing that from these houses, I'm not 100% convinced. Maybe. There's bird watching in this area. It's supposed to have a lot of biodiversity. They used to, I think, grow some plants that were used, I think, for some kind of commercial purposes. And then with time it just got overgrown and was made into this park area. I'm not 100% sure of the exact story of what they were growing and how it all turned out. But it seems like it was a good thing that it happened, because it's a very nice little park. I think there's something on the birds right here. Most of these would be quite small, I guess. We've had a green pigeon that actually had its young on the rooftop terrace, just there under the chair. So quite a few people walking here even though it is definitely raining at the moment. I think on this side there's just like a very fairly dense forest. And then on that side is the actual park and the path there. Never been here before, not in Springleaf or in this park. I might come back now that the MRT is running. Maybe I can do a park walk on a sunnier day. Tried to get the butterfly, but I think I managed to miss it even more by turning the camera. So, coming to a bridge now. Does it go anywhere else? It's just a bridge. I had a glimpse at the map before coming here. Which doesn't always guarantee success. That looks like a road ahead. Although that looks really nice as well. If I wasn't going for late lunch, I'd wander around. We'll come back. It says green platform, lawn, pavilion and car park, and bus stop. I think we want bus stop. But all together with the MRT and the little bit of wandering around Springleaf residential area, I think we will bring the walk to an end somewhere around here. Glad you could join me, and I hope you enjoyed this look at Springleaf and the new MRT. That was the Thomson-East Coast Line, and Springleaf is the last of the 6 new stations towards the northernmost points of Singapore. There are a few more stations already in woodlands. And if you'd like to see more walks like this, and also different types of areas of Singapore, then please subscribe, and you'll get to know when I make new videos and upload them. I try to go out for walks daily, and I do very different kinds of walks depending on what feels interesting and what I can come up with. If you have a good idea though, then leave me a comment. I'm happy to also try out your ideas of where to go and what to see. And I have a long list of my own ideas, so there will be a lot more videos coming. Anyway, thank you for joining me today. Thank you for giving me a reason to come to Springleaf other than Springleaf Prada, which I probably wouldn't have come for. That sounded like I said Prada, didn't it? No, it's not handbags and expensive clothes. It's Roddy Prada. I keep saying with a D. Oh well, best to end here. Sounds like a good point, right? So thank you so much, and I hope I'll see you again soon.